So this is a secret that I've actually it's one that I've just shared with close friends, and it took a while because it was a buried down one. When I was in my first job out here, we would have trips to New York City a lot. People had just found out that I had a girlfriend and was gay. Mm-hmm. So I was trying to figure out who I was in the workplace, but I felt because of that, I was in a little bit of the boys club. Female colleagues kind of were there, but I could smoke cigs with the guys and we're gonna go get drinks here, and I could keep up. God. And I kind of got an invite.
Yes,
because I was no longer
someone to fuck.
Reproductive opportunity.
We were just hopping around, just grabbing drinks. It had been with clients, kind of meeting up with other people, and we're in Chelsea, and I'm oh, strip club, LOL. He's do you want to go?
Tell us about your girlfriend.
Can I also just keep doing eyes to this camera?
Yes,
if you want to just ham it up. My girlfriend's name is Allie.
Cute.
She's a Pisces. She is from the Bay Area, and we met. She DM'd me.
No.
She shot her shot.
Was she a fan?
I wasn't making a lot of videos. I had a little bit of a following at that time, but she had seen me on her For You page. Thanks, TikTok.
Wow.
And yeah, she had followed me on Instagram, saw that I was at the Brig in Venice, so nearby, very close by, and she messaged me, and I kind of I was at this is 3 years ago. I was very single, and not dating single, me, myself, and I single and friends. End of list. I wasn't even not in the orbit of date apps or anything like that. So she had kind of said something flirty.
Yeah,
and
what
I
did
think
she say?
I think I just liked it. This is the initial floater.
You just liked.
I liked it because I just was okay, not accepting things. And then she followed up and said, "Hey, if you'd like to grab a coffee or a drink sometime, I'd love to take you out. If not, I'll slide on out of here."
Huh.
Wow.
Assertive.
Yeah.
Clear.
Direct.
Confident.
Simple, small brain understood the opportunity. And I just liked how clear and assertive that was. And I was okay, great. Done. And then we had drinks, and it was click.
Oh my God.
Wow,
she's so pretty, and she's funny. Is she a comedian, or is she just a funny person who does videos, who agrees to do videos?
She's funny.
Yeah. She doesn't professionally, intentionally funny, or just
I think just naturally fun. Yeah.
And she's
I got her in video. She is Jewish. She's Jewish and Finnish.
Oh wow.
Not a combo that you yeah, Jewish and Finnish.
I guess we're both into weird fish.
a lot of ish.
A lot of gross.
A tremendous amount of ish.
That's some cultural crossover.
That is so good. Welcome to Yenta, everybody. The podcast that's sometimes about comedy, sometimes about queers, and always about gossip. Today on the podcast we have Rachel Sample.
Yeah. Sick.
Rachel is amazing, hilarious, queer content creator, comedian, artist, talented. Am I missing anything?
Check. Honestly, you're just the most positive follow on the internet.
Oh, appreciate that. Appreciate
when
that.
you come up on my For You page, it's I know it's going to be good.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be extremely specific.
And just so funny and I don't know, so joyous. And not not muddled in all the shit in the world right now. And I think that's really fucking cool.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Try to just goof. Just try to goof and play. That's
it. Shit free.
Yeah.
Shit free.
Rachel Samples, shit free.
I'm gonna do that in my bio.
And you also have kind of a big kid job as a creative director.
I used to. So
that's out of date.
I was working in advertising. I was there. My last company, I was there for almost 4 years. It was last summer, but it was similar to many, making videos on the side during the pandemic. got some traction, kept kind of growing. And then I was like filming videos in between calls, and I was like trying to do a little double life thing. And I was like, I'm exhausted and I want to pursue the video thing, which I've always loved doing, even like in grade school. And I was like, all right, you know what? It's shit or get off the pot.
Yeah.
So I pulled down my pants and took a huge shit. Not shit free. I took a shit. And and then I went I left that full-time job, and I can still do freelance things on the side, but like my focus is videos, making money from videos, and like living it.
Are you paying your rent from video content?
Yes. I do better.
How?
I make more from videos than I did in advertising.
Wow.
Where is that money coming from?
Branded partners.
Incredible.
Yeah. But I also attribute a lot of that is helpful that I have that background and like know what those contracts look like and things like that.
You've been
like,
on the other side.
Yes.
So when they come to you and they're like, we want you to do this, you're like, I know exactly how much I'm worth. And like how much you should be paying me.
Yes.
That's it.
And if I don't, then I have a lot of friends that I'm like, can you look at this? And like, you know, like just people from that space. It's really helpful.
I feel like
Spectacular.
I'm living the double life right now.
Okay.
Like I mean,
Tell me about your double life.
It's rough. I'm like trying to make content, and I'm doing stand up, and I work as a software engineer. I'm like, that's my day job.
Okay. So
But I make $0 from content.
But you have 3 brains inside your skull. That's such different thinking. Like that's really huge gear shifts.
Yeah, yes and no. Like there is the tech side of my brain really helps with like thinking about like share percentages. Which do you track like the analytics on your? I'm sure you do.
I can tell when something performs well,
Right.
but I'm not like getting into the nitty gritty.
Right.
I feel like YouTube is really good if you have like a engineer brain. Like YouTube is built truly, I feel like, for like a tech person. Because you can just like truly hack the system with like keywords and like my friend, my like creative partner Aliki, her husband is an engineer, and he's getting really into YouTube of just like testing out her shorts, uploading them, and he's like, I just changed the title 3 days after I post it, it got an additional 1,500 views. Like he's truly manufacturing a system, but like there's a lot of crossover in like the content world with that.
Yeah, I just don't have time to do it.
Yeah.
I'm too busy trying to do both.
Yeah.
What made you like make that jump to quit your job? Well, you must have already been making some money.
Yeah, I had some like side things come up. I really attribute a couple years ago, I went freelance, like in the advertising space, not for video stuff. So I already knew like that leap of faith feeling, terrified, like hustle mode. So I knew I could do it then. And I was like, all right, I'll give myself like a little runway.
Yeah.
Like saved a little like safety. Is it safety egg nest? What are the words I'm trying to say? Safety net? Net.
Yes.
Where's the egg coming from?
Safety ovaries. Safety.
Freeze your eggs.
That's it.
Freeze your eggs.
IVFs.
I was trying to. Yep. I was freezing my eggs and freezing a little bit of money on the side.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had done that before, so I kind of like felt confident that I was like, okay. Also, with work experience, I can always like have that.
Right in the back.
So yeah.
Will you walk us through? This is just for me.
Yeah.
And probably you. Just walk us through like your sketch creation process from like idea to script to shooting to editing, the whole thing.
Yeah.
If you can.
So I'm very much a person that if an idea bubbles up, I want to like make it
Yeah.
immediately.
Oh, cool.
I truly am a firm believer that like if you don't make an idea, it'll float into the universe and someone else will do it. Like I've had that happen so many times, like with videos where I had some, I wrote it down, kind of tabled it, and I'm like, damn, it just came up on my For You. Like it just exists in a different way. Someone else interpreted it. So I try to make things quickly.
Like you write it in a notes app or something.
Yeah, I'll just write it in my phone.
Yeah.
Or I have like, I'm also trying to, it always is like when my brain settles at night, I'll like do like a voice memo, and it's so funny to listen to the next day where I'm like, sorry, was someone in my room last night and took my phone? Sometimes very bad, sometimes good. But I truly just, I think of the idea, and most of the time it's like the concept is like the bit, and then I just improvise around it. I don't ever really script things out. And then I kind of just have to think of how it's going to be shot. Because that really just like, I feel like especially with comedy stuff, the execution and the edit for certain types of like sketches just it can make or break the whole thing. So do I need Allie maybe to help me shoot it and like kind of like punch in on certain things and like, so I'll give some direction there, but yeah, kind of just like map it out from there of like, am I going to do it? Someone else going to shoot it? And then I edit it really quickly. Depending on what the video is, like the parents videos that I'll do with Aliki, like we're literally in Target for 45 minutes. My buddy Pat, who I shout out Pat because we did the parents videos like a year or so ago and we would just do them ourselves. They kind of got like a little bit like, we just thought they were fun and it was for us. Yeah. Pat was like, I really like the parents bit. Would you be okay if I shot you guys and I can just kind of chirp and like give you prompts from behind the camera? We were like, sure. Okay, let's go to Costco, Marina Del Rey. And that like changed the entire creative vibe of parents. I was like, holy shit, this is just so much more fun to have someone else grabbing us. He's really like really sharp, like really funny. So like to have him behind the camera, he knows when there needs to be a whip pan to me for a reaction. Like, you know what like it was just like click, click, click. Like added a whole new energy to that. So for something like that, probably 45 minutes in Target, I mean, we can cut like 30 episodes of it. Wow. It's just so fun. Like, it's great. And it's just improvised. Like we're just going up and down the aisles. Truly no one has ever stopped us, which is just like, I feel like LA stores are just like, here we fucking go.
Another content person.
We went to IKEA and there was like other vlogger kids in there, like YouTubey 19-year-old guys. And we're like, literally we're in character. I'm like, hey brother, come in here.
Crossover episode.
Crossover. Right. I still don't know who that was, but
this just sounds like the impression I keep getting from your content is that you have this community of incredibly funny friends who are all so talented and love working together. And this story really supports that vision. Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
How is that going on?
That was a huge goal of mine because I think it was also such a lone wolf vibe when I was doing it myself and working a full-time job because I didn't have time to go meet up with somebody or grab a coffee and then be like, what if we kick this around? Like it was truly solo. So when I kind of like the first couple months, I was like very focused on like, shout out to Allie, the inspo. I'm gonna just DM people and just be like, hey, I love your videos. Do you want to grab a coffee? Great. People are so receptive to that in this town. I'm like blown away. Like in the follow up, and I'm just like, I'll meet you at this. Like, so my friend Emma Pope, Aliki knew her from Chicago. She's like amazing improviser, like sketch. She's just so fucking funny. Emma had come up on my like For You page a couple times. I thought she was hilarious. And Aliki's like, oh my, that's Emma Pope. Like if you're in the Chicago comedy scene, you're like, that's Emma Pope. And Emma Pope had moved here.
I have a tattoo of Emma Pope.
Wait, Emma fucking Pope. Wait, that's Emma Pope.
Holy shit.
So I was like, oh, I'm gonna message her and like grab a coffee or lunch or whatever. And Aliki's like, I'm coming. I'm like, okay, great. And as we're like literally like heading over to lunch with a stranger, I was like, I'm going to pitch an idea to Emma at the end. Like maybe it's like women saying goodbye.
Oh, yes.
So we literally had lunch, met her for the first time. And I was like, we're thinking about if you have time, I don't know, before you leave, I like just like maybe like 10 minutes or so, like have this idea of like women saying goodbye. Emma looks at us and is like, yep, got it. No riffing of lines. Wow. Like truly just like understood. And then we just like tore off and did it. And that video like,
has like 12, it's fantastic.
It's like 12 million views or something crazy.
I also kept thinking the whole time, I was like, it was so like mom of me to be like, are they really in a restaurant?
Thank you for worrying about the logistics.
Like, are there other people?
Yeah, well, like, yeah, the one was like her patio to make it look like a restaurant.
Yes.
Yeah. We need sound quality, so we can't be in a restaurant. Yeah.
It was very well done.
Thank you. But like just like things like that, like I feel like there's good like creative juju there that I'm just like I wanted to just keep that going and like did it's just so weird. Like my first agency worked with a lot of like social creators, like Viners, to put like a timestamp on things. The year 2015, things were easier, and
Things were only 7 seconds long.
yeah. Obama was in office. Things were simpler, and truly, like people I worked with on that roster, like I had like brunch with the other day and like made a video with. Like it's just like I'm like life be lifing, wild, but just like good creativity. I feel like just matches you up with people.
Stunning.
Make stuff and good things happen.
Make stuff and be like instant about it.
Yeah.
Like I know that feeling of like I have this idea, I want to make it, but then I'm just like I have a million other things to do tonight. And I just go in a hole of like TikTok.
Yeah.
But that's a good note.
Yeah. Do you feel like you get I feel like there's like in the same way that some people are like I like need to go on a run. Do you ever feel like that itch where you're like I just like need to make something or like do something like a little creative output?
I feel that way all the time. I just don't do it as much as I want to. Like I feel like I want to be making stuff.
Yeah.
And then I know how you know what happens to me is like I have an idea for something and I get bogged down in the like writing and shooting of it, and I'll just like film the same thing like 100 times and I'll be like this is all bad.
Yeah.
And then I won't
and then it dies.
And then I won't do anything with it.
Yeah.
But I mean that's what I'm trying to do, like kind of more of a face to camera thing versus most of my content that has done well has been stand up.
Yeah.
Which is different obviously. But yeah. What about you?
Do I have that moment where I'm like, I just need to create?
Yeah.
I feel like I have so many opportunities to create during the day that I don't have, I'm like satisfying the cravings regularly.
Yep.
But I do have idea, and then I'm like, I have to write this down, otherwise it will be gone. I mean, I'll just forget it. I will forget it within 20 minutes.
Truly. Yeah.
And what revolutionized my life was just having a note-taking app that could organize all of my ideas well, like that I could tag things and put things in folders. Evernote.
That's
Look,
one.
they're not incredible, but they have enough functionality. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
you don't need it. You don't need it. You're shooting with other phones. You can
Ray's
use these
throwing
phones.
their phone.
You don't. You don't need that. You do
Okay.
need the ID though. That's on the ground.
No, I'm gonna leave that.
And the credit cards, we'll take them. I want to do a really hard pivot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, can we talk about the Charlie XCX and Billie Eilish video that we
need to pivot soon enough. Why'd you let me talk for so long?
Blah, blah, blah. Your
Girlfriend.
thriving career.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Gross.
Friendship, gross.
Tell us about the first time you saw the Billie Eilish Charlie XCX video.
It was a mere 72 hours ago.
Yeah.
And
Where were you?
I was in Allie did watch with me. I was trying to remember if I needed to be dramatic and be like, this is a private experience for me first. No, we watched together and we were like, I said to I literally it was the hands up. It was the hands up on my face, like just shrieking. Yes. But I'm going to Charlie's show in October.
Oh.
It's Charlie and Troye Sivan together.
Troy.
So
Good
it'll be
pairing.
a night.
Yeah.
And I also feel like with LA shows, maybe this is just like overshooting it, but maybe Billie would come out. You just never know with LA
I feel like
shows.
she will.
I think she will.
And
Wait, is she on
Troy's be there
tour, though?
too?
She's gonna be on tour.
Oh.
Maybe she'll be there.
Who knows? You could fly her in.
Yeah.
It's October.
It could work.
I gotta match up the schedule.
Because I know she's gonna be here in December at the end of her tour for the new album. What did you think of the new album?
So, my girlfriend really likes Billie.
Yeah.
And that she spent more time. I know
I am wearing Billie's.
Oh my
I am
God.
wearing the Billie
I didn't
Eilish
even-
concert shirt
I
from
didn't
her
even see that.
Encore tour.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I have seen her live a couple years ago and she was phenomenal.
Yeah.
But it was her doing like hits at like an iHeartRadio fest. It was like just like with like
She only
radio.
spoke like that the whole time.
Yeah, like just like she came out, did her 2 songs, and then she's like, peace. So I haven't seen like her like set, but she's great. I mean, I feel bad that she had to sing that Barbie song so many times.
I know.
it brings down the house,
I
but
know.
like she has to be so done with that song.
The first time I heard it, I was like, this is genius. And then the 1000th time, I was like, it's not that, it's fine. It's
Yeah.
not, which is crazy because it's a masterpiece.
Yes.
I loved the song so much until I saw the video of her being like, well, the thing is that I could have sung it like this. I used to fun, but I chose to sing it like, I used to fun.
Yes.
And I was like,
you
oh
genius.
no.
I was
see that
yeah, I
video?
did. And I'm like, can't every song go that way? Like, yes, I did see that. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Well, here's my theory with Billie and Charlie. So Billie dropped her new album in like May.
Yes.
Right? Chapel Roan, Charlie XCX, and everyone just kind of like forgot about Billie's album because all these other brat girl, like all these other like girl pop artists
Yes.
were all of a sudden like huge.
Yeah,
Right?
like gassed in the system.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone was
yeah.
only talking about them. Nobody was talking about Billie anymore.
Yeah.
Billie's like, I need to be back in the conversation.
Yep.
I'm doing a collab with Charlie XCX. And it worked.
Yeah.
And the other thing about that is when, like, Charlie is like really coming up still compared to Billie.
Yep.
But like when Billie was coming up, Justin Bieber did a collab with her on Bad Guy. Mm-hmm. And I feel like
He did Bad Guy?
yes, he did like the second verse. Oh,
He sounds a little
Antonia.
auto-tuned.
My God.
Yeah.
It's not very good. It's not. It's not great.
It's a feature where you go, did we need this? Yeah. And I have a soft spot for Bieber of like Sorry and all those songs. But yeah, it was a feature that I was like, wait, why?
But I feel like that was him like reaching up, being like, or sorry, reaching down to
Yes.
Billie, being like, I'm gonna like pull you up, and now, and also at the same time trying to like maintain his, relevance. That's the word. Thank you. And now
You're
and
welcome.
Now Billie, and now it's a full circle moment, and Billie's doing that to Charlie and pulling her up.
Yes.
And also, it's a really hot, horny lesbian song.
But interesting
Yeah.
that my friend Faye, who is diehard Charlie XCX, could probably do a master's program in Charlie XCX and the culture surrounding her.
Unbelievable.
Really said it was a genius move by Charlie's team because Billie's so big to pull Charlie. So
Yeah.
she sees it from the other way of like,
sure.
they just really, it's a beautiful match
It's
made in
it's
heaven.
a perfect match. Yeah.
Yes.
But like for us, I feel like everyone's talking about Charlie, but like she has, I think like 5 million followers compared to on Instagram compared to Billie Eilish is like 110.
Yeah.
Like it's like next level success.
Yes.
But yeah, it's a perfect match, and
I-
and they get to pretend to be gay together. Which
Yeah.
is so fun. For
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. We do love that.
Yeah.
But I think Charlie XCX is one of those artists where you're like, I do know more Charlie XCX than I
Yes.
realized.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like I feel like name recognized. I'm sure I know the hooks from a million TikTok dances of her songs.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's
That's
her?
Icona Pop and Charlie XCX. Boom, clap, sound of my heart, go beat, go on.
Oh my
on.
God.
That's a song that
That's
she
like
hates to
old.
sing, but it's huge. She's been doing it
She's
forever.
been around for a while.
Yeah.
I listen to Who Weekly. You don't.
No.
Do you know what that is?
No.
Yenta fans. Just
Who
Who
Weekly.
Weekly pop culture podcast.
Okay, got
They've
it.
been talking about her for years.
Yes.
But I still would not recognize her in a lineup. She could walk past me on the street
Oh.
and I'd be like,
I fully got converted. I saw
This
her
chick.
live 2 years ago at this point at the Greek for her last album, and it was 15 out of 10. And
Wow.
to see, and her fans are bonkers. There's this one song, I'm forgetting the name of it right now. Oh, Vroom Vroom. And
that's poetry.
Vroom Vroom. And it's definitely a title where it's like parentheses and there's another thing next to it. But
What is with that?
it's
What is with the song
it's
titles
art.
with parentheses and then another thing?
It's
It's
art.
too much.
it's art.
It has to stop.
You know, good art makes you feel.
Yes.
So
Parentheses.
I think I'm seeing
Parentheses,
emotion.
Too much.
So vroom vroom.
Vroom Vroom makes you need to like literally look up Vroom Vroom Charlie XCX and the crowd. It's always like she saves it for an encore at the end. I was not prepared. My friend told me, she was like, buckle up. The girls next to me who had been sweet angels, like chit chatty, like eating popcorn, having a Modelo.
Angel
Transformed into different people. Next, like feral, going wild,
Yes.
jumping, like clothes ripping, like no, I've never seen a crowd. I mean, they're all hyped the whole time, but like that gear switched over for Vroom Vroom, and I was like, I got it. I understand now. I got it. You have
Wow.
to see it at a Charlie XCX show.
Okay.
Wow, I'm so convinced.
Like mosh pit energy.
Like Billy pre-superstardom.
Yeah.
You know what I
Were
mean?
people that
Yeah.
crazy for her?
Yeah, like she used to have a lot of mosh pits at her shows.
Really?
Yeah, when they were smaller.
Yeah.
I'm sick. In case you are like, why do you sound like a little nasally
good. You're
boy?
sick.
But yeah, her shows used to have mosh pits, and recently yeah. I
Yeah.
feel like you to Charlie is me to Billy. Like I just talk about her as if I know her.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I
Well, I also think I'm trying to also match up. May was when Billy's album came out.
yeah.
When did Beyonce's?
Oh, like 2 months before. Or
Oh, it was
something.
March.
Yes.
Okay.
It was like, but it was really close.
I like actually felt bad for any artist who released any other music in the first like truly 60 days
So
of
sad.
that. I was like, we are not.
of Billy.
No, like
Just
Beyonce,
wait.
Yeah.
Like I just was like, this is like
It's just like, you
it's-
stupid labels. Just like, hold on.
Yeah.
We don't have the space for this.
I mean, I honestly think Beyonce and Billy are big enough. Is that heretical?
Say
Like
it.
they can like
Yeah, no, this is a safe
stand.
space. Continue the thought. Continue the thought.
like they can each have their own. They can both release an album within a day of each other, and everyone would still love both of their albums.
Yeah, definitely different
Same.
audiences. Very
Yeah.
mainstream. The radios are yeah. But I think the radio didn't know what to do with Billy because they were like, we can't play Lunch. Like you know.
What's the gayest Billy song on the new album? Besides Lunch, because that's the basic.
Okay,
one.
I was like,
yeah.
Lunch.
Do you know the?
I know like whatever, the Birds of a Feather.
Yeah,
That's another hit,
never
but
mind.
I don't know Allie's been playing it, but I don't think I know like the names of certain ones. But the range is bonkers.
It is.
in the album because
Yeah.
there's like very mellow ones, and then I'm like, sorry, is that a twinge of like opera adjacent?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then it's like deep house.
Yes.
Like EDM.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Charlie XCX gay, or she's just
I think
queer
I think
baiting?
spiritually, yes.
Spiritually.
She's engaged to the drummer of the 1975.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Culturally queer.
Charlie likes boys.
Culturally queer for sure. And her Charlie XCX, West Hollywood will be empty the night of that show.
Yeah.
Empty.
Yeah.
It'll be, I would say, I'm actually interested to assess. I feel like the crowd will be 87% gay men and then, like 13% other.
Well, report back because
We
our
will.
followers need to know.
Yes. I'm so excited.
What do you
It'll be
think
great.
about this golden age of lesbianism?
Oh, about time. About time. I hope somewhere in this city, Ellen DeGeneres is just sitting in a rocking chair, just going, my work here is done. Like, oh yeah. I also feel like I need to maybe like look into Julia Fox a little bit more.
Yes.
But like, I also think there's this new age of lesbianism that's maybe coming out of being just exhausted with men. Therefore, I now like women.
Yes.
And it can be problematic in a lot of
How do you
ways.
feel about that?
I think as someone who I've dated women, like straight women, truly, like you know, like you and then like have married a man, like that kind of thing. And I know how painful that process can be. And I think that when there's a wave of like the last guy I dated sucked, so this is that. Like
Yeah.
I fear for what the consequences of that can be. But if you truly feel that way, live your life, you know, date whoever you want,
God bless.
you know?
There was a movement in like, I'm just going to take a step, the 60s of all of these like radical feminists that I think mirrors what's happening now, where they were like, the most feminist thing is to not date men.
And that's true.
And I feel like there are echoes of that movement happening again
Yep.
in this feeling of so many women being like, well, I just never have to deal with men again, which is like, I think it's just so interesting. The past, how that's happening now. I have nothing interesting to say past that.
No, that
political lesbianism.
Yes.
Yeah. There's something about, I don't know. It's the last resortiness that this feels like, of like, I gave up on that, so I guess this. And I'm like, wait, are you actually excited about this? Wait, because like, wait.
Have you known you were gay your whole life, or how was that journey for you?
I don't think it like fully clicked for me until like falling in love with a woman. But like tomboy vibes, never really interested in boyfriends, but had them. Not really interested in like hooking up with guys. It's like dance floor make out. That's good. I'm with my friends. Bye. You know? Yeah. How about you?
I came out to myself when I was like 18, but I did fool around with a girl when I was 12, and I snuck that memory so deep down that I didn't I didn't admit it to myself. I also grew up really religious, so that was like an extra. But so did you, right? Catholic,
I went to Catholic school, but like not a religious family. It was just more like
okay.
Yeah.
So no gay shame. Just
there was no gay shame at school.
Wow.
That how?
But so it's wild. And then now I'm like, they definitely. I just don't think they don't address it. But I'm like, I went to Ursuline Academy, which is an all girls like private Catholic school in Delaware, and like our biggest
That's
alums.
why you have a Delaware number.
Yeah.
It's like, what
God,
yeah, you're like stupid spam.
Are you the only person from Delaware?
Yeah.
There's 12 of us. But
you and Joe Biden.
Joe.
Aww. Your uncle.
Jojo Siwa is someone we should talk about, but unrelated to that, Joe. But our like high school alumni is Aubrey Plaza.
Oh,
and
she's great.
Elena Deladon, who's a huge WNBA player. She might be done soon. I don't know, but like she's gone to the Olympics and stuff, and she's happily married to a woman. And like when that's like your biggest, like you have famous alumni who are gay, like
unbelievable.
Aubrey Plaza's not
queer,
gay, but
queer coded.
Spiritually, yes.
Yeah.
Queer coded. But like, yeah, so it wasn't like a school that ever felt like that.
How do you distinguish between spiritually queer and politically queer and actually queer and sexually queer? Are they all? Yeah.
That's a Venn diagram that I would like to put everybody in my life into.
Amazing. Yeah, we should draw that out.
We should draw that out. What is it? Spiritually queer?
Actually.
Spiritually queer, sexually
queer,
politically queer.
And
I think those are all
metaphysically.
Energetically.
Love.
And
love
fashion
that.
queer.
And yeah, fashionably queer. Yeah, I think Aubrey Plaza made a choice when she did that Hulu Christmas movie with Kristen Stewart.
Yes.
She is bi though, isn't she?
I don't know, but a line.
She is.
A line was was crossed. Also, just the creation of that movie in general, a line was crossed.
God, what a movie!
Yeah,
what a moment in time. Also, that movie made me feel so many things.
Yeah.
I was like, we're here.
Yeah.
We're represented.
Be quiet. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Yeah. Wow. What a ride. What is that even called?
What?
It could be
like, what is that movie even called?
Oh,
it could be called
Christmas.
The Santa Claus, and I'd be like, yeah.
Gay Christmas.
It's
Gay Christmas.
The gay Christmas with Kristen Stewart. The Hulu gay Christmas movie. That's it. That's literally it.
That's it.
What is your favorite queer film, TV? Do you have one besides the L word? Don't say that.
Oh,
don't say that.
I won't say it. The L word. The L word. I like actually revisited, like actually watched for the first time, like within the last year. It's just what it's such a trip to like core 2005 fashion LA. It's amazing. Let's think. I think like many women, Stick It was a really important movie. Really love Miss Honey in Matilda.
Oh my God.
Not outwardly queer coded, but Miss
She
Honey.
is such a catch.
Such a catch.
My
Soft.
God.
Yeah, Miss Honey.
Fantastic choice. Have you seen Matilda?
Nope.
No, this was part of your Orthodox upbringing.
Wait, yeah.
You missed this.
Whoa. We got to make a list of movies for you.
Please, yeah.
I love that.
I'm going slowly. I watched, but I'm a cheerleader. That was great.
Great.
Love
Incredible.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
This is. Have you seen like there was a Netflix anthology series called Easy? It was like
Divine.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
And there was
No.
a beautiful queer love story
With
on
Sophia
that one.
Bush.
Yes, there's a few actually.
Before Sophia Bush was out,
Yes. She's been low-key queer-coded for a long time.
that is... I
Yeah.
love that gossip.
Wasn't
Yeah.
she? Oh no, I'm thinking of Olivia Wilde. Olivia Wilde and the girl from the OC.
Wait, which
Have you seen
Misha
that? Yes,
Barton?
Misha Barton.
Yeah.
In the OC,
Wait.
her lesbian relationship. That
Oh,
I
yes.
don't remember that.
that was hugely formative. for me.
Huge.
I just remember that.
Whoa. I need to look up clips of that.
Yeah, it's epic.
It's everything you want it to be.
Whoa. Okay.
They're
okay.
also like twins.
Yeah, they're both just hot, wonderful.
They
people.
look the same.
How do you feel about Jojo Siwa?
Wait, she did just come out with a new song that
I
I
know.
need to dive into that.
Oh, wow.
I cackled. Jojo Siwa, she knows exactly what she's doing.
100%. And you come at this from like an advertising.
She knows like,
perspective.
we are just
We're eating into her palm.
puppets.
Yes.
Puppets for her.
Yeah.
She loves it. She's doing her thing. It's a lot and she's doing her thing. And
Can I say something?
Yes.
That's going to be problematic. Jojo Siwa, the Trump of gay pop. Or of
Dead
pop.
on.
Like, he knows exactly what he's doing. He says the craziest shit, and he gets all the attention for it.
You're saying, yeah, just professional troll.
Professional troll, media attention, attainer, and knows how to play people into paying attention.
yeah, she knows. I mean, she's been doing it forever with videos and stuff.
Yeah,
she knows exactly she's so aware of the plan.
I also think everyone is being way too hard on her, and in 10 years from now, just like like Taylor Swift, everyone was like, we're too mean to her.
Yeah.
You know, like we were so mean to her.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna look back and be like, we were not nice to JoJo.
I know.
It's true.
I listened to her call her daddy interview.
Okay.
And she just like knows that she wants 3 kids. She knows the name of the kid and stuff like that. And I'm like, damn, like she's 22, 21.
Wow.
I'm like,
My God, she's
wow.
a child.
Wow, she knows. She knows the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for her.
She has a new song out that I need to watch that video. But I think King Princess did a review of the other video, and it's just her describing, just at a very in a matter of fact way. She's like, so then the movie or the video reverses, and then sort of an aquatic like version of JoJo emerges from what we can assume is the ocean, and like it's this delivery that I like was crying laughing. It was so good. Just saying what's happening in the video, and it was hilarious. So good. Yeah.
Amazing. I'm gonna watch that.
So we have a segment that we like to call Matzah Minute.
Okay.
We don't have the matzah today.
Fine.
But
Okay.
I just want you to imagine, you know what matzah is. From
Yes.
Ali's giving it to you.
Yes. A little dry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The concept of Matzah Minute is we're just going to ask you rapid fire questions. If you don't want to answer them, you have to eat this piece of imaginary matzah.
Okay.
Which, as you know, is disgusting.
Okay.
I can get the matzah.
Don't.
I kind of like it. I'm like, I'll eat it.
I think it's a better threat.
Yeah. If a fake
When it's
matzah, when it's not real.
imaginary.
So you can imagine how bad it tastes.
Okay.
Okay. What Olympic sport would you compete in?
I do really think about. I wouldn't be good at it, but I do think running. Running because I have run away from things I don't like, and I've run towards like free food and stuff like that.
Yes.
Like I think I could like really trick my brain. I would get smoked, but it would like I think I could do it
Do you run in your daily life?
just for funsies. But I don't know how fast I'm going. I just know like I ran for 30 minutes and I feel like I got sweaty.
Well, that's what the Olympians say too.
They used to go, I don't know if I won.
I'm sweaty.
I have no idea of metrics, but I feel sweaty.
I'm pretty sweaty.
Yes.
Who's the most spiritually queer Olympic athlete?
I want to crack open Katie Ledecky. I know nothing about her deeply, but I think maybe.
Great. I know nothing about her either.
Me either.
Katie Ledecky, comma, I'm catching the vibe. Question mark.
Spiritually.
Parentheses. We'll look into.
You know who intrigues me? Did you see that Turkish shooter?
Yeah.
That's a book I'd like to read.
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your hottest take about the LA queer community?
Hottest take about the LA queer community. Everyone seems very successful.
Yeah.
I feel like anytime I'm in a group, especially like queer women or lesbians, I'm like, everyone is a very like high ranking executive or like, and I'm like, are we all just helping each other out? Is it just a work ethic thing and like no bullshit? I'm always like blown away where I'm like, damn, there's like a lot of like heavy hitters in the same room.
Also, hot take, I feel like that's the circle you're in.
Yeah.
Like,
that.
Fair.
Like there are deep circles
Trust me,
within
there
the
are
queer community.
unsuccessful queers.
Yeah,
yeah.
And there
But I
are
just feel like it'd be like power, like
there are
power
train
gays.
wrecks.
And we love that. And that's our community.
I do feel like every so often I get close to your circle of hot, powerful queers, and I'm like, should I be here?
I remember even. Yeah, just like an intro, my friend, like,
I don't belong here.
I should go.
yeah, there is a range, but that just came to mind first for my hot take of just like, yeah.
Good for you.
Do you
I
do,
don't know,
do, you
like-
do queer nightlife, queer parties?
Does going to 4100 count?
Sure.
I don't even know
I
what
haven't
that
been to like
is.
Stud Country or any of
Right.
that yet. Al just went the other night and said it was super fun. It was really packed.
How long
Yeah.
have you and Al been dating?
Almost 3 years.
Wow.
That's so serious.
Are you in a
Yeah.
monogamous relationship? Or
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there a fight that you have over and over?
Well, the one right now is, so we have the same AC units, like just in the room, and
Shout out.
I'm like one of those people where I can't hear you unless I'm literally looking at you and like your mouth is moving in front of me and I'm like here with you.
Oh.
So when those are on, I can't hear a fucking thing, and like all the time she's like just like starts speaking like in the middle of like the thought, and I'm like, you gotta give me a hey Rachel space. Me come in room, me see you, say it again, and then I just feel like I'm 1,000 years old. So we keep bickering right now because the AC units, dumb one, but like I can't hear.
Wow.
I like
It's
it.
a little like daily one that
I like
just
it.
Before
irks.
we started shooting, you were like, you need to turn off the AC.
Right. Well,
So that
also
you-
because tech.
Yeah, no, I know.
Because tech and sound. But yeah.
I think
hot gosh. Should we go to secrets?
let's go to secrets.
Okay, great. Did you bring a secret?
I did bring a secret.
Oh my God.
Do you want to start?
Oh yeah. Say the secret.
Yes.
Do you want to tell
So
us?
say the secret. Well, this is a secret that I've actually like. It's one that I've just shared with like close friends, and it took a while because it was a buried down one. But when I was in my first job out here, we would have trips to New York City a lot, and our executive team, like it was like startup vibes, so everyone's like besties kind of. And at the time I was in this mode of like, my private life is private from work. No one really, like, people had just found out that I like had a girlfriend and like was gay. So I was trying to figure out like who I was in the workplace, but I felt like because of that, I was like in like a little bit of the boys club. Like the other girl colleague, like female colleagues kind of were there, but I could like smoke cigs with the guys and like we're gonna go get drinks here, and like I could keep
my
up.
God.
And I kind of got an invite
Yes.
because I was no longer like
Someone to
A
fuck.
reproductive
Yes.
opportunity.
bag,
Yes.
a reproductive bag. So it was a New York trip, like wildly inappropriate times of like truly like drinking cigs. I never did drugs with coworkers, but I knew that was like definitely just getting passed around. So the night shakes out that it's me and an executive, and we were like just hopping around, just grabbing drinks. It had been with clients, kind of meeting up with other people, and we're in Chelsea, and I'm like, oh, strip club, LOL. He's like, do you want to go? And I was like, for fucking sure, because I'm fucking chill and I'm fucking one of the boys. And like, here I go. God. So it's me and an executive.
How old is this executive?
In his 40s and married.
Oh my God.
And he walked in there like he was a regular.
Yep. And he was.
And I have told, I forget the name of the place. It's in Chelsea. And like people from New York are like, oh, that's blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nah.
Sure.
But yeah, we had, literally he spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
No.
We're sitting side by side.
How he spent them? I've never been in a strip club. He spent them just by giving it to the dancers
and the drinks and stuff.
Yeah, drinks.
He didn't do a private thing.
No, like we're out in the open and it was topless. It wasn't like
Were
fully
you the
nude.
only girl in the audience?
I'm trying to remember. Actually, I don't think I really clocked. It was a mix. It was a range of clientele, but it was a nice place. Like it wasn't like gross. And it's, I guess the rules in strip clubs is like, if you're drinking, it's only topless. If it's fully nude, you can't drink in those spaces. So it was just like a topless situation. So it's like probably like, I mean, it's like 1 or 2 in the morning, but it was like, he's sitting next to me. He got us each a dancer who is my literal peer. A girl my age is literally on me dancing.
Oh my God.
Topless. Same for him next to me. And we're just like kind of like just drinking like, I don't know. And I'm talking to the girl who's dancing on me and I'm like, wait, so you're in school? What are you studying? I'm literally having a conversation with her, like asking, I'm like, wait, how much money do you make from this? And I'm like, wow. And then I'm like, wait, you have a boy? I'm like asking, truly, like I was having a conversation.
Is
like
your income taxed?
Like, I was like, wait, and that's all under the table? That's amazing. Literally, like, we're having a conversation as if I'm like grabbing a coffee with somebody.
Oh my God.
But it was like, that happened. And then I it was just like, cool, all right, see you later. And went to separate hotels. There was never anything spooky of like him hitting, never like that. But it was just like 2 buddies going to the strip club.
2 executives.
And we're coworkers and you're an you paid hundreds of dollars. And I know that he definitely had drugs and did his own night. But I for many years, I was like, I cannot speak of this. It was one of those where I woke up the next day and I was like, did that just fucking happen? I felt so slimy myself.
My God.
Yeah.
I was like putting so much for a year. I didn't say anything. And it wasn't until truly like 2 or 3 years ago that I told our old coworker at the time. I left that company forever ago. And we never talked about it, me and him, obviously. Never discussed it. I don't know how that money, I don't know if that was his cash.
It was for sure
hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
And it was just like this icky thing. And I remember a girl I was seeing a couple years ago, I kind of casually said the story as if it was funny. And it was peak. This is peak Me Too season. And she's like, sorry, what? Sorry, what happened? And I'm like, I don't know. It's like, you go to the strip club with your executive and there's a topless girl and she's like, are you okay? And I was like, no, I'm fine. I wasn't I was totally in control of that situation and not taking advantage. So that's my I'm reclaiming it because fuck it. I was in this mode where I was like, I'm in the boys club and I can do anything the guys do and whatever. But I'm like, oh, that'll probably get picked up. You want me to hold? Oh. I'm like, sir, you're in your 40s. You should know you took advantage of that situation.
How old are you?
23, 24.
Oh my God. Oh, there's so much to unpack here.
He's not married anymore. He's he's party man. He's also one of those, he's one of those people that very, very handsome, can get anything he wants. I've never seen anybody consume alcohol the way that he can, and he'll wake up at 6 a.m. and run and be fine. That's his
that's insane.
So he had already had 4 meetings by the time I woke up the next, you know what I mean? And that was just such a normal whatever night. And I'm like, ugh. Wild.
Wow. I should have say, first of all, amazing secret.
Amazing.
Thanks. Huge.
Great one. One of the best,
Thanks.
I feel like.
I was thinking the same thing.
On this pod. That is really good.
One of the most
Wow.
truly shocking, vulnerable secrets that I feel like someone has brought.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I'm glad the timing of this worked out because I would not have talked about it a couple years ago. Now I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for getting in such a bad situation.
For this podcast.
It
Yeah.
really means a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, there is also just something so insane about all of these male friends and colleagues going somewhere to get turned on side by side. That is so gay.
So gay.
So, yeah.
I'm going to get my dick hard next to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not gay. It's totally
Yeah.
straight. Yeah.
What the fuck?
By design, it's a little weird.
Yeah.
Urinals?
I mean,
They're looking over.
you like, why did
Yeah.
you need there not to be a door?
Yeah. What? Yeah. Or make a little stall thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
You
don't
could
know.
fit a little. Okay.
Other thing that wait, you go. You.
No, you.
The like dyke to bro culture, like mask or I don't know. Were you mask or
No, like same
Right,
vibes. Same vibes. Yeah.
So I just feel like what I guess when I was like started being more like dykey looking, that like feeling of I get to be a bro for like I get to be in the boys club
Yeah.
was so intoxicating.
Yep.
Even though I was never like fully in it, but like just that idea that I could be in the bros club was so fun and fire. And now I'm like I try not to do that anymore, but like it's this weird thing of like being in it, but it's like you don't want to be in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
Yes.
it's so and I feel that way in comedy clubs too sometimes where like there's this one really everyone knows he's like the guy that will like touch women. Like he'll be like too touchy
Yeah.
with women, but like has never done that with me. And
Yeah.
it's just like, I'm an ally in this situation
Yeah.
to the two women.
Yeah.
Till I don't know, but like, yeah, that really hits.
It's so
me.
weird because you're not in the club and you're like, wait, this club sucks once you're there.
Right.
I don't know.
But the
like,
taste of power.
I think it's it
Is
literally
incredible.
Like now there's an edge where like in the actual day-to-day work, you're gonna listen to me now.
Yeah.
And like I can move more efficiently.
Yeah.
But I look back and I'm like, that crew, like their behavior on work trips was out of control.
God, the lawsuits just waiting in the wings. I also just feel like I've thought so much about the Lizzo lawsuit. Do you remember this?
With the banana. in
It was
Amsterdam.
a very similar
yeah.
situation.
Wait, is this the dancer?
Yeah.
Okay, got it,
She
got
was
it.
like, we were on a work trip, then we went to a strip club, and then things like got like implied sexual with a banana. I don't exactly know what happened, but
You guys don't need to go to a strip club.
you don't need to go to a strip club.
You don't need to go to a strip club.
As colleagues.
Yeah.
In the arts,
It's
colleagues.
so different in the arts though versus like a corporate space.
it's so different.
You can't compare it.
And that's both a good and a bad thing. Like corporate
Yeah.
culture
It's the
is
worst.
so awful, but it does sometimes protect you from bad situations that happen when there's no HR department. But for the most part, the HR department is evil
Yeah.
I'm protecting the company.
and protecting the company.
Wait, the other
Yeah.
thing I'll say about the broy corporate, because I used to work at a giant bank,
Yeah.
and
Is it the Bank of America?
close. JP Morgan Chase.
Okay.
I don't care. I was just gonna say.
Yeah. Shout out Chase Sapphire.
Yes. But like, even though I looked like a Rachel Maddow lookalike. Like I was even dyker than I am now.
Yeah.
And And the guy, like, we would all get like drinks and like go out after work and like all happy hour all the time. But they still said like creepy shit to me. So I just want to be like, you know, I was in the bros club, but I also was never. I was never like fully.
Exactly.
In the bros
You're
club.
always in
Never
this gray area.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a ride.
Yeah. Should we go to? So much fun. This is a really good secret. Do you have anything
10 out
else
of
to say on
10.
that secret?
No, just fantastic work.
Yes.
Thanks. I think the moral is, again, don't go to strip clubs with your coworkers.
Yes. Well,
If I
In
had to
any
guess,
industry, I think for Lizzo, even if it wasn't a strip club, you're a high celebrity that makes a lot of money.
Yeah.
You need to just
You
be
just
mindful of what you're be buttoned up.
understand your power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Do you have a secret?
I do have a secret.
Give it to us.
Have I told my strip club story secret on this?
Oh, we're just talking about strip
I know,
club
'cause that
stuff.
just reminded
Go.
me. I'm
Go.
gonna
Do
just
it.
say my strip club secret.
Do it.
Which is that I had a college boyfriend, and we went to Vegas together. And I knew I was like queer at the time, and I was also, we were open, and I was dating women on the side, and you know, we went to Vegas, and we were like, let's just like go to a strip club. And we took this, like, I don't know. Have you guys been to Vegas?
Yeah, but as a teenager.
Yeah, I mean, they're like all these like creepy people that just like are on the side of the street being like, do you want to go to a strip club? Free drinks.
Yep.
We'll send a car for you, and we'll take you to this like creepy place in the back alley. And we're like, yeah, that sounds fine.
Yep.
And so we did that.
Yep.
This is like the human version of pop-up ads. They're like, adult friend finder.
Literally.
Yes. And so we got in this car. They took us to a strip club, and it was like,
What was the car?
what kind of car?
Yeah.
I want to say like a black Hummer or something.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Cool.
I
Right?
kind of just wanted to like visualize it a little bit
Yeah.
more.
Good point. Yeah.
Okay.
Good details. Like a black Hummer. We get there, and it's this like seedy strip club, and like maybe like 5 guys are kind of like sitting in the space. I like go straight to the bathroom just because I don't know. I need to get out of here. I go in the bathroom, and it's all the strippers.
Yep.
Just hanging out in the bathroom because those are the only women. It's like the women's bathroom.
Yes. Right.
That's where they go.
Right.
Because there's no clientele going to.
Why would anyone bother them in there?
Yeah. They have to use the bathroom too.
And they were getting ready in the bathroom. And it was like their dressing room /
They didn't
women's
have
bathroom.
an actual dressing room.
Yes.
That's a sign that that's a seedy ass place because the bathroom should be separate from their green room.
They really should.
Okay.
Yeah. And but I just started like schmoozing it up with them. And they're like, what are you doing here? Like, you poor girl. Who's forced you here?
Yeah.
And whatever, but they're being very friendly. I get out, and then I'm like sitting with my boyfriend, who was great.
What's his name?
Irish Catholic guy.
Sure.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm here with my boyfriend. I'm just like a chill girl.
Yeah.
I'm like,
At the strip club.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Your boyfriend was not Jewish?
No.
Interesting.
that.
Did I?
I don't know. Yeah.
I
not
probably did and forgot.
Yeah. Anyway, we're dancing. No, we're not dancing. We're watching the dancers.
Mm-hmm.
And the girl who I see one of the women who I saw in the bathroom was like, hey, hon, how are you? like, she's like checking in on me.
Yeah.
And she's just like, do you want to like put your face in my tits? And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And
what an outreach.
it was really nice of her. And I was like,
It's really nice of her. For free?
For free.
Oh, I was gonna say I thought she was like upselling you, and then you're going to
No,
pay.
I
Okay.
think she was like just like
Rest
saw,
your head.
like a young queer
Yeah.
like figuring out herself and was just like,
And she's like, hush about baby.
do you want to try these? It seems like you might want to.
Yeah.
And I did. And then I broke up with my boyfriend. And
Yeah. How long after was the breakup?
It was like immediately after.
Yeah.
I'm done.
The Hummer dropped you guys off, and you were like, wait.
No, I think like we'll probably stay with them for another few years.
Nice.
Knowing me.
Probably. Who can
at that
say?
time. And yeah, that was my strip club story. It was a good experience, besides for the...
Sounds really
You
positive.
have a strip club close to you here.
Girls, 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 Seven Veils.
On across from Largo.
Oh.
That
Oh,
one? We should-
there's
Oh.
another one on Sunset
Get out of here.
by my house.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
little spot.
Yeah. Have you been there?
Let's go.
No.
Well, I guess we
field
have
trip.
to go. I guess we have to go.
Well, pack it up, folks.
Yeah. Wow. I forgot that one was there. I haven't been to one out here. People talk about Jumbo's Clown Room. It's
What a
spooky
name.
It's in East
Who
Hollywood.
are people that talk about it?
It's like a very kitschy place. I actually don't think the girls are like topless or anything, but it's like kind of dancers on the bar. The drinks are like a beer's $2. It's just like a fun dive bar vibe. It's like strip club adjacent, I would say.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Antonia, do you have a strip club story?
No, I wish.
You make a lot of money as a stripper in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Like fuck you money.
Do you know?
As I was asking the nice woman in my lap.
Yeah.
She was like, on a good night, like a good weekend night, she was like, I could walk home with $5,000
Nice.
That is
In
good.
a day.
in a day.
It's interesting.
Easy.
My best
Taxes,
friend.
too. Cash.
No taxes. And that's why Allie knows this girl who was in Vegas just for a summer. She was in nursing school and then started just doing like the bottle girl stuff, which is just flashlight under bottle, just look cutie, but your hours are like club stuff. And she made so much money doing that in the summer that she just gave up the nursing thing and just continued. It is that Vegas is so spooky though.
That's
It's so
spooky
spooky
story.
and I hope she can leave that place. But like make your cash while you're
And then
at
go
it,
on
you know?
Love is Blind.
Yeah.
And that's the pipeline.
It is a pipeline.
The bottle girl to Love is Blind
Bottle-
pipeline.
Yeah, Bachelor.
Bachelor, flight attendant.
Bachelor is Shark Tank. Hot take. Bachelor is Shark Tank.
Yep.
You're
I
not
will
there
give
for love.
I
You're
will
there for
give
a
you
business
a
deal.
5% cut of my
Rose.
of my rose.
Yeah.
You give me sex and love.
And social media follows.
Yeah, it's a social media follow. Every time I'm home, my mom saves a stack of People magazines for me to like just pour into. I love People magazines.
Love language.
And the coverage that the Bachelor stars and alumni get specifically in People magazine, I'm like, that kind of makes it all worth it.
They deserve every second of that coverage.
Yeah.
Every second. Are you watching the new season?
I'm
Jen?
not. I'm not. What's going on?
I'm not watching it either.
Okay.
That was a question that was not going to have a good follow-up
Oh, you're just not.
because you were going to say yes, and I was going to go, cool. What's it like?
So we meet at a crossroads there.
I don't know why I asked.
Are you guys reality TV people?
Yeah, big.
Okay.
Big.
I'm not.
I'm not either.
I'm not.
You're not.
I'm not.
You're not?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not. I feel like I'm like right now. I'm all in on the Olympics.
Yeah.
Peacock is on the
100%.
TV all day long.
Wow.
Never
Fantastic.
never thought I'd say that.
No one ever would say.
Never thought I'd say that.
I know.
No one should say that.
Cock on the TV all day.
That's a cry for help.
Yeah.
It's that's where I'm at. And watch the Simone Biles doc
Yes.
on Netflix and Sprint just to get more like context into
What's
the runners.
Sprint?
It's all about the runners.
Okay.
So now I
Your
know-
future career.
I know like deeper cuts of like Jamaican runners,
I would
Sha'Carri
watch that.
Richardson. Yeah.
I want to give you time for a secret, but we're also we're over time a bit. Do you have one?
I'll make it fast.
Great.
Okay. This happened a month ago.
Good.
I was feeling strong. I was feeling powerful. I've been through a real health journey, and I was like, I think like maybe I turned a corner. I live by Runyon Canyon.
Divine.
We know it. We love it. I was like, I'm going to hike Runyon Canyon. I can do this. Okay. I walk up the hard route. I'm like,
Oh no.
I'm like, this is the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. This is beyond Olympic level.
It's a 90-degree angle.
It's a 90-degree angle, made of crumbling rock. I was like, this is insane.
Yeah.
I get to the top. I go down a route. There's a sign that's like, route closed. Do not pass. Do not go through here. So I was like, well, I can't. So I was like, I have to turn back around. I was like, I cannot go down this crumbling rock. That's insane. But good thing I see there's another little path. I look on Google Maps. It's a path that goes where I want to go. I'm like, I'll follow this path. I start following the path. It's flat. And I'm like, I got this. This is going to be my new path. This is going to be my new route. Flat. It gets a little steeper. It becomes a true 90-degree angle made of gravel. I'm like, I think I could probably make this.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I'll do it on my butt. I'm on my butt. I'm trying to go down.
Shorts, leggings.
Shorts.
Okay.
Oh,
Dangerous.
no.
Okay.
Loose shorts, tight shorts.
Loose shorts.
Ay.
Gravel is
Boy, oh boy.
scraping the flesh off my bones. It gets so steep. I slide 20 feet through the gravel. No end in sight.
On your ass?
On my ass. I am only saved by grabbing a bush.
Oh.
A prickly bush. I grab it. I wrap my full body around the bush. And I look up. It's 90 degrees of gravel to the top, 90 degrees of gravel to the bottom. I'm like, I'm stuck here.
Oh my God.
I don't know how I'm ever going to get out. I'm like, I think I need to be airlifted. I think I need a helicopter.
Maybe one of those devices.
I think I need to be rescued.
Yeah.
So I called my husband. I was like, I think I need to call 911. I don't know what to do. He's like, okay, tell me where you are. I'm coming. And I was like, you can't get up here.
Yeah.
No one can get up here. This is impossible.
Yeah.
And he's like, drop a pin. And I was like, there's bad service. I can't drop a pin.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how to drop a pin.
Yeah.
I'm not figuring it out now. He's like, okay, wait 5 minutes and then we'll airlift you. In those 5 minutes, I had an Olympic change of heart. I climbed back up via bush. I literally was pulling out all the bushes that couldn't support my weight. Like I was leaving a trail of destruction.
I can't even picture this because I'm like, this
It's-
doesn't
What
exist.
time of day is this?
This was at like almost dusk. Like this was at like 7 p.m.
Okay.
So the sun was also setting.
So that's your
Oof.
Olympic change of heart. You were,
I was like, the
okay.
coyotes are gonna come out.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what
done.
I mean? So I climbed up via bush. I get to the top. There are hikers there who are going straight through the do not enter sign. And I was like, are you allowed to go there? And they were like, yeah. And I walk that way and it's easy all the way down.
Why is there a do not enter sign?
They don't want people to enter.
Yeah.
There's erosion.
There's erosion. Okay. Well, you sound like you went down erosion.
I caused a lot of erosion. It's
Wow.
an insane route. It goes from the Alex Trebek open space. If you're in LA, don't go that route.
Jesus. I will say Runyon has like just the calculated like concrete path, which doesn't really feel like a hike.
No, it's a road.
Right. So then you're like, yeah, I'm going to
Steep
venture
road.
off because I want to do like what feels like a hike. And there are really, really treacherous.
Really treacherous.
Yeah, it is rocky. You really need hiking boots for Runyon, I feel.
Yeah, if you do
Or a
some of the
stick.
routes, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I've only done the paved path, so I'm just like, that doesn't exist. What you described, that's not real.
It's the wilderness.
You
It's-
took, like,
it's-
a
It's
different-
raw.
The
It's like
wilderness.
raw wilderness desert energy.
I was crying. I was like life flashing before my eyes. I was envisioning the coyotes coming for me on
Yeah.
the bush. And then I finally make my way to the top and there are these fucking Instagram influencers.
Of course.
In matching crop tops and bike shorts.
Yeah.
Being like, you can go this way.
They filmed you the whole time.
Yeah. And I'm like,
I I'm bleeding. I'm fully bleeding.
Like, oh my God, get ready with me while I
Get ready with me while I save this idiot.
That's my secret.
That's a good one.
Thanks.
I'm
I'm
happy
happy
you're
you're okay.
alive.
Is your butt okay?
Yeah, but it took the full month for all of my scrapes to heal.
Wow, you've gone crazy without me here.
Crazy.
What have you been up to? You're Daredevil now.
You left me and I went off the rails.
Wow.
Off the path.
Well, Rachel,
Off the path.
Off the path, literally.
Off the path.
Well, amazing episode.
Rachel, thank you so much.
Right back at you.
You're an icon.
Thank you both
so
so
good
much.
to have you on.
Where
So
can the
great.
people find you? Is there anything you want to plug?
I don't. When does this go live?
Thursday.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Yeah.
So by the time this is live, you will have missed the August 7th Backseat Driver show. But I host a comedy show at the Motoring Club in Santa Monica, first Wednesday of every month. It's called Backseat Drivers. Great time. Always really fun people.
Is this stand-up, sketch, everything?
Stand up, and it's kind of getting into more like rogue characters because I'm making it get that way.
Fun.
And you can follow me at Hey Free Samples. Samples like what you get at Costco. Hey Free Samples.
Amazing.
Gorgeous. At Antonia Listar. Shows are on my website.
Ray Schiller, same.